Welcome, episode 7, Dalton's Thrift Store Explore. You know who I am. Bowling season's coming up here in a couple weeks, so I am showcasing my zombie bowling pin t-shirts. So we had 3 new subscribers this month. Two, I don't know who you are. So if you want to shoot me a message, say hi, introduce yourself. One, I must have commented on, we follow a page called Goodwill and Thrift Finds on Facebook. And I must have made a comment. And this lady who's got a page called Dolly's Place introduced herself, invited me to her page. So I accepted. And so I told her that I would say hi on here and introduce her page. It's called Dolly's Place. She specializes in women's clothing and accessories. She does do thrift. She does some reselling. So go check that out. It is Dolly's Place on Facebook. So thank you everybody for subscribing this month. So no holidays in August. So the thrift store, no 50% off. They have their caller days, which is 25, 50, and 75% off. So we have to do a little bit more searching for those colors. We did find a couple items that we will show you here shortly. But also we visited this new place. Well, it's not a new place. It's used to be an auction house. They've turned it into a thrift store. It's called One Stop Thrift Shop. Didn't know what to expect, but we walked in and there was a lot to look at. So we'll have to go back when I've got a little bit more time. Didn't know what to expect, to look around. They had like rooms of, here's a men's room, men's clothing, women's clothing, children's clothing, books, like it was everything. So, hoping to get back there maybe next month, maybe make a trip, see what else they have. But it was looking forward to that. So I kind of want to get into searching other thrift stores around town, not just hitting the Valley Thrift Store on holidays. Kind of like August, kind of look and see what's around and see if anybody's got any different sales, and just kind of see the different things that the thrift stores have. So I'm going to look into that, do some research, see what we can come up with. We did have a Half Price Books visit when we went to the thrift store. Took a short drive to Half Price Books, found some movies. That's going to be a little bit harder to do every month. So I did find a website called Wonder BK. It's Wonder Book, out of, I think it's on the East Coast. They have some movies, so I thought maybe I'd look through that and kind of find some movies there. But Half Price Book Visit is going to be a little bit more difficult. So one segment that I like to do is Beer of the Month. And like I said earlier, the weather got cooler this weekend. My mind got spinning. Visited the local grocery store. And what would I find? But one of my favorite, like, fall brews is pumpkin. And they had New Holland Ichabod Pumpkin Ale. It's one of those things that you walk by and it kind of just reaches out and grabs you. So I did look around and I thought, you know what? It's there. I'm going to get it. So I won't know if this is going to kick off my my pumpkin beer for the next couple months. But we'll see what they have. But this is New Holland Ichabod Pumpkin Ale. It's not real strong. You do get the nutmeg and the cinnamon, and but it's got a real nice flavor to it. So check that one out. So let's get into the items that we got. Did find one Christmas item. I don't know if you've seen the previous videos. We did find a red lantern, Christmas lantern. It was kind of tall. This was like the little brother of this one. So we got this red lantern here. Nice little metal lantern. It's got Christmas trees on each side. And it opens up. And inside, we can put a little votive candle in there. So this will go upstairs at Christmas time, along with, we have the other lantern that we will put up there, put a votive candle in. Looking around, we saw, this is a vintage bread plate. It's from, if you can see that, it's from Fill a House. Did look it up. It's a nice company. They've done some other ones. This one says, you guided me in the right path. I showed it on that Goodwill page, and somebody says they've also seen another one that has a different saying on it. But she said she'd never seen this one, so that was interesting to see if this one's kind of rare or like how popular it is. But that is, it's nice pewter, nice metal. And it says, you guided me in the right path. And then we were just about finished. And I found this bicentennial plate. I have some other ones that my mom and dad had given me when they moved. Took it out of their house that I really liked growing up. Mom used to put them on a shelf, and she displayed them on a shelf. So I took them. They're really, really nice. I like them. But this is another one. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not, but it's got a nice centennial picture to it. There's no labels on the back. So we'll see what it looks like. Then we went to Half Price Books. Found a couple movies. So that total spend right there was about $9.77. So that's pretty good fun. Movie-wise, let's see. We got a couple movies. I thought I got another one, but it might be upstairs. Anyway, yeah, okay. So anyway, so we've got, the original Lost Boys. I think this is the second one. It's called Lost Boys: The Tribe. I actually watched it the other day, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Still got Corey Feldman in it, who's Edgar Frog. But it really wasn't that bad. Then I found out there's a third one called The Thirst. So I've got to look for that one to finish the trilogy. But this is Lost Boys: The Tribe. Then this was a movie that my wife introduced me to. I had never seen it before until she introduced me to it. This is probably my favorite musical. This and Into the Woods, which I had gotten in a previous video. This is probably my favorite musical, Rock of Ages. It's just a star-studded cast. It's got Russell Brand, Tom Cruise, just all different kinds of people. I think Julia Huff. So this one is awesome. I wish I would have seen this when it was in like the play. But I love this movie. Great music, great music. Just an awesome all-out movie. And then this one's got some mixed reviews. This was well, some people love it. You either love it or you hate it. And through some of the conversations that I've heard on podcasts and like different discussion groups, there's probably more hate than love. Oh, it's Halloween Ends. I really don't know what to think about it. More people hate it because it's not really, there's a different storyline to it. But I like to have the whole series. So now I have it all. I have the new trilogy, Halloween, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. Don't know how many times I'm going to watch this, but it is getting to be Halloween season. So if you have seen Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, That one's probably a little bit better than this, but if I'm going to watch that one, I'm going to watch this one. So that's pretty much for all our items. I don't see anything else on the desk here. Did visit, oh, so I did want to show you this. Halloween's coming up in a couple months, and I visited a pallet liquidation place. They had a light that I wanted. Had an idea. So if you remember, a couple episodes back, I had bought a Flyboy mask from Dawn of the Dead, a Sam the Demon mask from Trick or Treat, and then I bought these panels from Spirit Halloween, who I thought they were a little bit smaller. Come to find out, they're huge. So I have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to do it here at the house or if I'm going to try and get it into the haunted barn that the scouts do for Halloween. But I'm going to try and set this up. It's a light that I'll try and... So what I want to do is make the water like light, put these panels up, and have like an underwater mermaid scene. So I'm going to show you what I think, what I have in mind. You're just going to have to use your imagination. Let me show you what I have. So, I don't know how well you're gonna see this, but this is kind of what my thought is. Bear with me. Here's my thought. Just a second. So this, on a panel, there's 3 of these. Kind of like this. There's going to be 3 of them. And this is kind of going to be like my underwater. Like the waves of the water. So if you can imagine 3 of these big panels, and then this underwater outside, I think it's going to look great. So that is my big idea this year. See, we just picture it, close your eyes and picture it. I hope it looks as great as I'm picturing in my mind. But that's what we've got. So hopefully maybe I will send a picture. Next month, like I said, is Labor Day. It's going to be 50% off. So looking to maybe build up some more stock. I'm going to really look. I want to look for some knickknacks and just different things. Just get out there and look and just look at different stuff. Try and find some unique stuff that, you know, I can bring on this channel. And I'd like to try and spice up next month. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know about music, but I might have like an opening credit and an end credit. Try and come something up for the beer of the month thing. I don't know. We will see what we can do. I've got my phone. I don't know how much I can do on my phone. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll surprise myself. Maybe I'll surprise you. So get out there, like and subscribe to this channel, Dalton's Thrift Store Explorer. Also on Facebook, Dalton's Thrift Store Explorer. Look it up. And also I still have the email, Dalton's Thrift Store Explorer @yahoo.com. Send questions, just say hello, introduce yourself, and we'll just say hi on this channel. So until next time, get out there, do some hunting. You don't know what you're going to find. May surprise yourself. So, happy hunting. Stay thrifty.